Somebody to find them.
They both looked awful dead to me. Besides, there's no way to tie them up to us.
Well, just the same. Maybe we better go back and make sure.
Can't take a chance on being late for that meeting I called. Besides, it looks suspicious if we weren't there when the others arrived. Come on, boy.
Duchess!
All right, Fred. What's ailing you, Tom?
He's wounded. Pretty bad. Somebody tried to hold up the freight wagon. Got a mail bag, but nothing important.
Well, who did it and what for?
He couldn't tell who. They were all masked. I thought it best to bring him in here first and then go back and investigate.
But you're needed over to Bill Hume's place.
Bill Hume's place? What's going on over there?
Well, I got wind he's holding a meeting. Must think you're doing something behind your back.
And in consideration of the parties about to build said dam across the Paradise River, it is stipulated and agreed that the parties of the first part is...
Wait a minute, Ryder. I just got my invitation to your candy pull, Bill. I'm sorry I'm late. Hello, Mr. Langley. What's the matter? Don't you recall? I'm the one you shouted out about buying the land up here. You even hinted I might get paid if I put over the deal.
No. You misunderstood, Mr. Ryder. I was only intimating what I've told these gentlemen. A group of public-spirited citizens in Center City are interested in developing outlying districts.
Sounds fine, but did you tell them for whose benefit?
Whose benefit? Why, theirs. Everybody's. And at my people's expense. Here, it's right here. See for yourself.
Oh, this is too mixed up in legal lingo. What does it mean in plain American?
It's very simple. You folks own the land. My people have the money to build a dam. So we pool our assets in one corporation and divide the stock equally. In other words...
Supposing there's a difference of opinion as to how things ought to be run.
Well, I don't see why that should happen. But if it does, we can settle it in a democratic way. We'll hold a stockholders' meeting and put it to a vote.
Oh, much obliged, Mr. Langley, but we're raking up a fund to build our own dam. It might take longer, but once we get it, it'll be ours.
This fund of yours to build a dam is like the rest of your dreams. Before we could get it raised, we'd be dried up for lack of water and blown away. But this way, we're sure of water, soon enough to do some good. The land will be worth $20, maybe $30 an acre. And owning half of such is better than owning all of nothing but dust. I'll be the first to sign. You want to be next, Steve?
Don't you sign nothing, Steve, unless Red says so first.
Steve's old enough to make up his own mind, Melinda. That paper may make sense to you, Langley. But up here, the only way we know how to own anything is lock, stock, and barrel. In our own name.
Just the same as you'd like to own the rest of us. Making us dependent on you for the grub we eat and the duds we put on our back. This is our chance to get out from under anybody's thumb. So we can be free to buy where we choose without having to pay two prices for every mouthful we eat.
Are you hinting the Duchess has been overcharging the folks?
Putting it that way is letting her off easy. And I stand ready to prove it.
That's a lie. You can't prove nothing. Go on, Red, smack him.
Hold your horses, Melinda. I still claim you've been getting merchandise at rock-bottom prices. Bill here's just trying to turn your heads with idle talk.
That ain't talk, Ryder. All you got to do is read them prices. Way lower than the Duchess charges. Go on, Ryder. Get an eyeful. You can read, can't you?
Sure I can read. But what does it prove?
And I've gone into business. That's my first load, and others is to follow. You folks can have anything you need, and you don't have to pay until we get a dam across the river. Nobody's going to rob you out of your eye teeth anymore.
Now, hold your horses, Bill. That's a smart trick somebody's pulling, but nobody can sell as cheap as that and stay in business. Who's behind it? Maybe Langley here can tell us who and why.
Leave Mr. Langley out of this. All that's the matter with you is you've been caught dealing off the bottom of the deck. You're through, Ryder. And there's the proof. From now on, nobody has to jump through your rope to get enough to eat.
The Duchess never cheated anybody. Don't listen to him.
We've listened long enough. And like Bill says, we don't like the way you deal the cards.
No, Steve, no.
And we'd just as soon you played your chip somewhere else.
Don't listen to him, Red. He didn't mean to say it.
I have a notion you did, Melinda. All right, Steve. But I also feel that you and the rest will change your minds. If you do and need any help, the Duchess can reach me at the Center City stage lines. little beaver. Just got word from Melinda.
What'd it say?
Says, Dear Red, I take pen in hand to say me and the Duchess is well and hope you and little beaver is the same. The Duchess opens the store every day but don't sell nothing. I'm helping her. That is all the news excepting the new dam is finished. We read all your articles in the Gazette and like them fine. Yours respectably, Melinda. P.S. Tell little beaver to take care of himself.
Pale-faced squaw.
I must be getting homesick. I guess it's this here city life.
Hello, Ryder. I just dropped by to tell you that you're doing fine. And your salary's getting a boost.
Well, sir, thanks, but I don't see why. The line has done nothing but lose money for the past 2 months.
Oh, don't worry about that. The city isn't big enough to make it pay yet. But time will remedy that. I suppose you read about the local water situation.
Yeah, it's pretty serious, isn't it?
White just got back about an hour ago and said that the water in the reservoir was falling about a foot a day. At that rate, there won't be any water left by the end of the summer. Seems to me that the city's outgrown the present water supply, and the only solution is to get a new one.
Where are you going to find it?
Oh, there are plenty of places that are close enough in. The only problem is money to develop them. The Gazette is going to start a campaign for city water bonds to the tune of $1 million. And I want you to jump into it with both feet. The voters will listen to anything you have to say.
Center City's adopted son and the Gazette's own cowboy philosopher, Red Ryder. It was he who first awakened the voters to the grave situation confronting the community. Other factors contributed to the success of the bond vote. There, I guess that ought to show you. Maybe Red wasn't smart enough for you, but in a big place like Center City... Come here, Bill Hume, and look at this. Maybe it'll learn you.
I already read it. Good for Red. Looks like Center City's where he belongs. I just got word from Mr. Langley. The Paradise Valey Development Association is having a stockholders meeting. It'll be down in Center City Tuesday morning.
What are they having it there for? Seems to me like here ought to be the place.
Oh, like as not, folks down there was too busy to come away this far, especially since nothing much important could be coming up. This letter said if anyone was too busy to go, I could fetch along their votes.
Speaking for me, I think I'll show up in person. I've always wanted to see what a stockholders meeting looked like. As I was saying, in other words, the Center City Improvement Corporation, which I represent, will have first call on enough water from the dam to supply the city's needs. Now, in consideration for this privilege, the Paradise Valey Development Association will receive $1,000 per annum.
Why, split up amongst us, that wouldn't buy chicken feed. Don't you fellas see what they're trying to do? Steal the water right out from under us. There won't be enough left for our land. Ruin us, that's what you're trying to do.
This will be settled by the stockholders. They are all equally interested in the land. I'm putting it to a vote. As I call your name, signify your pleasure with yes or no. S.V. Gilbert.
Yes?
R.M. Cushing.
Yes.
Steve Dill.
No! And that goes for the rest of the ranchers in Paradise Valley. If you think we're going to...
William Hume will vote the proxies of Marble, Horton, James, and Jones.
Yes.
Well, you do... Ryder was right about you. He's always been right. If the rest of us hadn't been fools...
What are you blowing Ryder's horn for? Who do you think came over here and engineered everything? Who do you think put the idea in the Center City's head to vote water bonds? I expect he was getting nothing out of it except the chance to hear himself talk.
Let me go. I know what I'm licked. I'm getting out of here.
Well, that brings the meeting to a happy conclusion. Here's a record of the transaction, all signed and sealed.
This has been a very profitable as well as a pleasant afternoon.
Thanks to you, Mr. Hume. Of course, some of your rancher friends didn't quite agree with you, but then, after all, business is business. Mr. Hume?
Huh? Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, the meeting stands adjourned. I have a newspaper to get out. Thank you very kindly for your cooperation, and I'll keep you informed as to how things turn out. Thank you very much.
I'll see you at the hotel a little later, Blake.
Right. Good afternoon. Bye.